Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity. And you
kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity. Something like that. That was nice. You hear that yodel flip down, if you will. So I knew when the soundtrack came out that I was going to have to talk about a few of the songs here. So I've been waiting to hear these two songs in particular because I wanted to hear them in totality before I talked about them. So, I mean, at midnight, I was on my phone, headphones on. You know, I was ready to listen to these two songs because I love these two songs. The entire soundtrack is really beautiful, but I just like these two songs because these are just beautiful songs to me. So I wanted to talk about them with you guys. So y'all know what this is. Y'all know who they are. I'm not getting to all that. So let's listen to these songs together.
Why can you stay calm for once instead of flying off the handle? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever.
I love the punch in Ariana's dialect. It's almost like a punch in the sound, a bright punch in it, but then the consonant's a little more heavy because of the emotion behind what's happening here, what's happening in the song.
I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition.
And you see how she kind of used some speech-like quality sounds in her delivery. Little moments of it, not the whole thing, but like little moments of it that she kind of threw off some syllables in some words.
So though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy right now.
Right now. So that T was hit at the same time, right? And that right was really quick, right now. And the now had a little duration too. The end of now, I'm sorry, the end of now had a little duration. Now.
Melvie, listen to me. Just say you're sorry. You can still be with the wizard once you've worked and waited for. You can have all you ever wanted.
I know, but I don't want it. No, I can't want it.
I can't want it. Those T's were there, but they were still lighter. Again, the intensity of consonants varies from song to song, person to person, moment to moment, you know, depending on the character, the plot, the emotion. So being mindful of how you use your consonants within a given song in terms of emotive delivery, it really matters. It really matters.
Something has changed within me.
Changed within me. She kind of went to the vowel and the consonant cluster on change. Something has changed within me. Instead of something has changed. No, she kind of closed it up. Something has changed. Almost like a bell. Changed within me.
Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game.
The rules. She kind of did a vocal slide there and blended the and rules. The rules of. That was pretty. That was really nice.
Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leap. It's time to try defying gravity.
It's time to try defying She really stayed on the first part of that diphthong on defying. Defying instead of defying. You see what I'm saying? The word is defying. Defying. So there's a diphthong, defy, I. But she sent in the first part of the diphthong to the very end of that syllable. Defying gravity.
Think I'll try defying gravity. And you
There, defying. She hit the diphthong on the beat. Defying gravity. gravity. So she places the emphasis of the syllables or the phonemes in different spots musically, rhythmically. First one is defying grad, how she shaped that vowel there. But the second one, defying gravity. And of course the note is added there, so that's why it's there. But I'm talking about the phonetic production of the two defyings. You know, how those are different phonetically.
Can't pull me down.
Can't I make you understand? You're having delusions of grandeur.
I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know.
I love the rawness of Cynthia's voice in this song. She has such a rich yet bright voice, you know, and it complements Ariana's fluidity so well. I mean, they just sound so good together. You know, they just sound so good together. I love hearing the two contrasting voices sound so well as one when they sing together. It's just so nice.
Long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost.
I've been afraid of losing, na 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 na. I love these little tiny twists and little ascending runs and quick runs that Cynthia adds. They've both been adding these little runs in these songs, but specifically here, Cynthia, da 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 da. That's nice. It's like I'm putting a little me in there. I'm putting a little Cynthia and I put a little Ariana in there. You know, just a little something, you know?
Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner die defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity. And you
Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity. Something like that. That was nice. I like how she flipped registers. You can hear the intentional vocal fold mass change. You hear that yodel flip down, if you will. But that delayed, I'm defying gravity. That was nice, girl. That thing was nice to me, okay? And she delayed the word placement rhythmically. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity. So you see there, the diphthong was placed rhythmically different than the other ones, you know? And that kiss had a little push. Kiss me goodbye, kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity.
You can't pull me down.
Come with me. Think of what we could do together.
Unlimited. Together we're unlimited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Go and our dreams the way we planned them.
The way we planned. I love these little bends and how she elongates some syllables and phrases, and even how she adds vibrato at specific times. I like her artistic nuances in this song. I really do.
We work in tandem. There's no fight we cannot win. Just you and I defying gravity. With you and I defying gravity.
And you see how the two distinct voices can blend so well here. You know, when they came in unison, though they have two very nice, beautiful, distinct voices, it locked in. It locked in, and I think part of the lock-in is because number one, they're talented and they love each other and they're friends. But number two, it's how they shape their sound. Everything shape-wise, vocal track shape, and you know, larynx shape, articulation shape, everything was the same. So then the sound can lock in even more because of acoustics a little bit, you know. And again, they're both very talented people, so that just goes without saying. But also they're intentional. So their intentionality of how they shaped every little word, every little phoneme, every little sound, it locks that sound in even more. It's like when you sing in a choir, you know, everybody has the same vowel shape, so then the blend is that much more blended or cohesive, if you will. That's what the choir director does. They make sure everybody sings the same way, so then everything locks in blend-wise, among other things. It's kind of the same concept here. It's that locking in of the technique and the delivery, you know, of the voice that they're doing here that really locks the sound in.
Never bring us down.
Are you coming?
I hope you're happy now that you're choosing this.
You too.
I hope it brings you bliss.
I really hope you get it and you don't live to regret it. I hope you're happy in the end.
Get it, regret it. Did you hear how light those T's were? Get it, regret it. It wasn't get it, regret it. Again, they give intentional intensity to articulation, to consonants, to phonetics, all the things. That's how they lock in so well. And that's how each of them individually and collectively can sing this stuff so well. And it's so aurally cool to hear because they're being very intentional about every sound that they're making. You know, they're being very intentional about every move that they're making vocally.
I hope you're happy, my friend.
They had like an abrupt ending to that almost like a breathy abrupt ending. My friend, and friend, it was a friend, no, friend. So a little bit more longer, I guess, or taller. Friend.
No! Leave her alone! She hasn't done anything wrong! I'm the one you want! I'm the one you want! It's me! It's me! So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. Has someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly.
So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. I love the slight delay in how she placed the words there. And you can hear a little grit on look to the western sky. She adds a little tiny huskiness, a little tiny, look to the western sky. Ooh, yeah, child. And then that fly had a little bite in it. Fly had a little tiny growl and bite in there with like a more speech-like throw there.
And if I'm flying so low, at least I'm flying free.
At least I'm flying. Super hard, abrupt, breathy onset. At least I'm flying. Instead of at least I'm flying. No. At least I'm flying free. There's a bite. There's there's an angst. There's a determination in the sound here. At least I'm flying free.
To those who ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I am defying gravity. I'm a flying high, defying gravity. And soon
She floats up so well, but keeps the body in her voice. You can tell it gets brighter. She gets a little bit more twangier or whatever, but the body of her voice is still there. The meat of her voice is still there. That's so cool. Everything sounds so cohesive because she keeps that meat in her voice and how she delivers and how she sings this song.
do not match the memory now.
Unlimited. It's not unlimited. No, everything is straight until Ted. Unlimited. And that was so cool how she stayed lighter but got more thicker in the vocal delivery. The first two Unlimiteds were kind of headier, a little bit more lighter, a little bit more thinner. But then that last Unlimited had more intensity, had a little bit more brightness to it, but it was still light. It was still light. I think she added a little bit more body to the voice by way of maybe a little more thickness of the vocal fold closure, but kept it more kind of more twangy and maybe a little bit more forward. Some people saying the mask.
Nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna break
I hear you, Cynthia. I hear you. Wiz the ever was. Glottal onset the ever was. They really separate these syllables when they have, you know, words that start with vowels, things like that, or just words with vowels in them. They, you know, Ariana and Cynthia are both really intentional about separating and really making some of these syllables really pop when they sing. You can hear the color change. It was right on the high part of the down. And then she came down and kind of got a little more darker. Not really all that darker, but it's a slight color change. Here she adds that grit back in. And she really delivers that ending right there. I love the little wiggle that she adds in that part too. Ooh.
Elfie, now that we're friends, I've decided to make you my new project.
Oh, you really don't have to do that.
I know. That's what makes me so nice. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, right, who isn't? Less fortunate than I
love the contrasting sounds of Ariana and Cynthia. How Cynthia's kind of lower in her speaking voice and Ariana's kind of higher and more perkier, if you will. I just love that contrast. I just love it.
My tender heart tends to start to bleed. And
tends to start to bleed. You hear those T's? Those T's are super crisp and clear. They're giving certain duration and certain intensity to certain consonants, like those T's right there, they were very hard, but the other consonants weren't as hard, you know?
When someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need.
I simply have to take over. I know. And I may have the words in the setting wrong, but I know you heard that growl, and then she went immediately from that growl to more of a lighter, breathier sound and more smooth sound.
And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed.
Follow my lead, and yes. I like how she blended the vibrato from lead to yes, indeed. Lead, and yes, indeed. That was a nice little legato moment, little smooth moment, if you will.
You will be popular. You're gonna be popular.
Did you hear the breath on popular? That was intentional. Popular. And the popular, she's really sitting that R sound. Popular, popular. And the little yodel flip on popular, popular.
I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys, the ways to flirt and flounce. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be popular.
Everything that really counts. A little more growl right there. She adds these little tiny growls out of passion and excitement. You know, she did it about twice already in the song so far.
I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang.
So then she adds a little twang. Popular. And then she almost kind of gives an emphasis to the twang. I'll help you be good at sports. See what I'm saying? Again, I may have the placement wrong, but you hear her voice intensifies in brightness when she gets super passionate and excited about something. You can hear the drive and the twang, if you will. Yes, like a drive in the twang, like a bike drive in the twang sometimes.
You've got to know, so let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go.
I love how she delayed. Long way to go. Long way to go. Word painting, long. The word was long and she held it long, emphasizing how long she has to go, you know? So I love that. I love that.
Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palace sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser, not when it comes to popular.
Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Those little glottopops, offended analysis. Instead of don't be offended by my frank analysis, no, she separated it. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Okay, articulation is so intentional in this song and in musical theater, period. You know, this kind of stuff, you know, it's just super intentional. And then you heard those T sounds come in at the end of that line there. So again, they're giving certain duration and certain intensity to some consonants and some phonemes. You could hear some words coming out more than others, some syllables, some letters, some phonemes coming out more than others, you know?
I know about popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be, instead of
assist from me to be who you'll be. More heady sounds on be and me.
who you were. Well, there's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular.
Who you were. Well, you see how she changed registers there, changed vocal fold mass vibration patterns? You were. Well, and even the glottal onset on R. Well, you know, it's so, it's like a slap. That's cool.
La, 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 la. We're gonna make you popular.
I'm gonna make you popular. She separated those syllables there and got breathy. I'm gonna make you popular.
When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state.
I like how she pulled back on to think of. Everything was a little bit lighter, a little bit more freer in this verse or phrase right here, but then on to think of, there the sound really got lighter and breathier, distinctly, you know?
Or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were
Communicators, not communicators. Communicators. Instead of ors.
Popular.
right. It's all about popular. It's not about aptitude. It's the way you're viewed. So it's very true to be very, very popular, like me.
Very true to be. That little wiggle right there. To be. That was nice. She did a little ascending run right there. And then she went back to that brassy, more twangy sound. Shrewd, dee now.
And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity.
So you see how she was breathing it lighter? You're gonna be popular. And then she immediately came back to that twangy punch again.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
La. These sound like they're a little bit more wider, a little bit more wide, a little bit more like a smile. La, 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 la. You see, it's not here, but it's not here. It's more like in the middle-ish. La, 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 la. With more of like a really nice, clean sound. La, 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 la. With the vibrato coming in pretty quickly as well. So she went from more of that legit sound, la la, ooh, and went to more of that domey, heady sound there.
You'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
I hope y'all y'all enjoyed listening to this as much as I enjoyed listening to it with y'all. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love you so much. I'll see you soon.